Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Fangeared Podcast, episode 44, part 1. My name is Josh Vasquez. The slow guy over here.
You know what, Josh? Let me say something real quick.
Uh-oh.
It's never been anything other than 1 or 2.
Why is it so confusing?
Because I forget.
And why do you never know?
Because peek behind the curtain, I already did part 2.
Okay, don't give that away.
To my right, Tommy Costa.
Hi.
They did not see that wave.
Hi.
Underneath them.
Tommy, thank you for being here. Where have you brought us this week?
To hell.
Oh, we're in hell. Okay.
Finally.
And to his right, Joey Vasquez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
On the show.
Fair warning. About 2 minutes before we started this, doing just fine. But now, I feel like I have to sneeze all the time.
Okay.
So, that's probably going to happen.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
You know, headphone users, as they say.
Yes. All right. And we do want to say, I did kind of just allude to it now, but if you are not already, please subscribe to our channel, Fangeared, which you're watching right now, because this Monday we have another very special guest on the podcast, Mike Bithell.
Woo!
I'll be
Creator.
interviewing him about his games he's released before. Thomas Was Alone, best game about rectangles that has ever been made. Volume, which is an homage to the Metal Gear series. We talked about his upcoming game, Volume Coda, which is a VR game. And we also talk about the upcoming release of Volume as a physical limited edition on Vita. So, some big things. And we also talk about some other things like Daredevil and Jessica Jones, and we talk about some TV shows and stuff.
Sure. Just to put this in perspective, this guy, if you don't know who he is, just had an interview with
The Kind of Funny Guys.
the kind of funny guys who are blowing up right now.
Blowing up right now.
We're huge.
Yeah.
Might as well plug another channel.
Hey, we're all in this together.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
But yeah,
They
he's
give us
it was really
kickback.
fun. Really fun interview, so be sure to check that out and subscribe so you can see that. But now, for this part of the episode, we got some news.
Ooh, you better believe.
Can't wait to hear it.
None bigger than Star Wars
Oh,
news.
we're kicking it off?
The return of Star Wars news.
You know what?
I don't think
It's about time. It's about time.
It was gone for maybe a week or two.
Yeah, would we get the release of the Blu-ray like a couple days ago?
Yeah, but we didn't talk about that.
That's
No.
amazing.
Well, I just mean like for us in our own lives.
Sure. Anyway, the Rogue One trailer has dropped, and we've got our reactions to the trailer. Who's got something to say?
I got something to say. Yo,
Trey,
I got something to say. Yeah, it was alright. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
This was a very a pleasant surprise because I'm sure it's on
A
record.
pleasant surprise, like that you saw that they released the trailer.
No,
'Cause they announced it like a couple days ago.
no, that it did not look like a bullshit movie because that's what I was expecting.
Okay.
I was expecting they're gonna pump these out. These are the sort of keeping you interested ones while you wait for the actual
core titles.
Yeah, the core titles. But it looks compelling. I don't know what the hell it's about.
Oh, I'll
Because
tell you
I
what
didn't
it's
pay
about.
that close attention,
Okay.
but I can't wait.
Well, you wouldn't know what it was about from paying close attention. They don't give you too
It was a
much.
teaser trailer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I expected the same thing. It looks good. It looks like more of a Star Wars movie than Star Wars Episode 7 felt like.
No, I have a question.
Yeah, scoff all you want.
No, it wasn't a scoff, it was a laugh.
Oh.
How angry are you two going to be if this movie again repeats the plot of...
It
Oh,
looks
like-
exactly like that's what it's gonna do.
No,
Does
it
it?
doesn't.
Yeah, it does. They gotta destroy the Death Star.
No, they had
No.
to. No,
Except we know they're not going to.
No, that's not what... I don't think
no,
that's what
they're.
it's about.
Her mission is to steal the plans for the Death Star to give to the rebels, which they then use to destroy it in Episode 4.
Yeah. So this is a
It's a prequel. It's
a
another prequel.
but it's also...
So she's gonna watch
Sequel?
like Carrie Fisher say, "Obi-Wan, you're our only hope." Is that going
She's
to be a scene in
probably
this movie?
already dead by that point.
We don't know if she ever dies. So.
Right, but I mean, something happens to Rogue One where they're not in the original trilogy.
Right.
But,
we do know that, but I don't know. I think the more I think about it, the more I think, okay, this could be good. It's not necessarily trouncing on any lore. It's actually bringing up. Maybe it is, but it's about like something that is referenced in the original movies, Rogue One, and that seems to have some mystery to it already. And then it looks like, if you catch my drift, that they're tying up some loose ends for movie 7 into 8.
See, I want to disagree with you on this, and I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I know you.
That this new girl, what's her face?
Whoa! That's for us.
You're speculating.
You're right, and that's why I don't want to say it on here.
And you're speculating that she is...
No, don't say it.
Is Rey's mother. And I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. Because...
They're the same age. I'm just kidding.
Can I tell you...
One, too much of a connection to the movie. Like, it's a spin-off movie. 2...
Let's say your real reason. Wishful thinking.
Yeah,
right.
That's not...
You hope it isn't.
Okay. But,
not impossible, though.
I mean, is it possible for 2 separate movies to have a strong female lead character without them being related?
Who look exactly the same.
Do strong female characters only exist in one lineage?
However, when you are somebody, or when you're a studio and you're a director and you're a producer and you have 100% creative control, and you choose to pick 2 actresses that look identical, I have to question why you would do that, if not to make them related. Because if you're not, then why would you do that?
I think just being a white, brown-haired girl is so common.
In Hollywood, at least.
I think just
Common
in
to-
life.
What do you mean by common?
I think those...
White brunettes are probably less than 5% of the population of the world. Because that's not including any minorities. That's not including anybody who just has any other color hair besides brunette.
I don't think that's enough of a connection to make
Also,
there.
in the Star Wars universe, they have aliens. So now you're getting away from human beings.
Whoa.
I mean, there are human beings.
So that's why I'm going to go so far as to say that if this isn't her mother, then why are they making these decisions? It makes 0 sense.
Okay. Other counterpoint. Rey is a Jedi. This girl is not a Jedi.
Yeah, but her...
So who's her father? A Jedi?
Of course.
Then...
Luke.
Well, see, your argument doesn't make sense because you're saying that, in order for somebody to be a Jedi, their parents have to, but we know that she is, so that means that her parents have to. Who else would her father be in that case, other than Luke? Or just a different Jedi? Are you saying that her mother's a Jedi?
Jedis don't have to come from other Jedis.
Right, I'm saying...
In fact, they can't have, because then there would be no Jedis.
Absolutely. But that I'm saying from his logic.
Oh. Well, I mean, I don't think she's related to anyone in the main story, in the main movies.
I don't want her to be.
I don't want to.
But with what they're setting up and these decisions they're making, like, that's what it's telling us, whether they intend that or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I would question their decision making if it's not.
Right.
But who knows? This is just a teaser trailer.
I
Sure.
think it's
So-
past that.
Deck.
I am not, after seeing Episode 7, completely cynical about Star Wars yet.
Sure. I don't think you should be. In fact, I would say, why would you be?
No, I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I liked Episode 7.
If you got through 1, 2, and 3, then, I mean, come on.
Yeah. I think this trailer looks cool. Love the casting. Whether or not that casting was made based on you have to look like Rey or not. Despite that, I think she's going to do a great job. Forrest Whitaker as well. Thought he was great in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
The style of the movie looks cool. The only thing I don't like is that it's another Death Star movie.
It's not another Death Star movie.
See,
Kind of is.
this
though.
one, but this one makes sense because it takes place during the time where the Death Star was the big thing. That was the problem that needed to be solved. So this is sort of a behind
But then why
the
did they
scenes.
make Episode 7 Death Star movie?
That wasn't the Death Star. It was the Super
It
Death
was the
Star.
Kill
It's a
Star
bigger
or
Death
whatever.
Star.
The
They-
Killer Star.
Yeah, that was obviously a mistake of Episode 7, but that has nothing to do with the
I
plot
mean, that
of
one
this
makes-
movie.
Well, it does have everything to do with the plot of this movie because this one's coming out after it.
But it's
But it's not a Death Star movie.
It
It's
seems
not.
like it is.
It's not. No, because
But no,
it's a movie about the Empire's building this super station. We don't know what it is. Go get the plans to it so that we can stop them.
And also, why don't they know what it is? Because they knew what it was in the prequel trilogy.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
That's
There's
so-
holograms of it. Plans of it already existed.
Yeah, the plans for it existed, like
So why
within
don't
the
they know what it
Sith,
is?
but the
Yeah.
rebellion never
I
knew
mean,
about it.
Yeah, why would everybody know about the secret plans of the Sith?
I don't know. It just seems.
What are you talking about? That would mean that in the original, or 4, 5, and 6, that they should have just known everything. That's
Well,
what
obviously
you're
they
saying.
failed
Well, they did destroy it in the end.
of Episode 4.
Um,
It keeps coming back. It was one small... Well, it was the main part of Episode 4, but it got destroyed, and I don't think there's any ties to any other movie of the Death Star. I'm not sure why it keeps coming back, to be honest. Why do we have to keep bringing up the Death Star?
Josh,
It's like not that important of a thing.
it sort of is. It's the motive. It is
But,
the
I mean,
reason.
it's the
It's the
mission
thing that they
for
need
the
to
first
stop
movie.
because it is the weapon used.
it's not recording.
You're not recording.
It's. I mean, this whole conversation is irrelevant because this movie takes place in a time where the Death Star. It's right before Episode 4 when
Yeah.
the Death Star was
It exists.
like
I guess
an
then
okay
what I'm-
thing.
It's the problem.
I guess then what I'm questioning is the decision then to even have the movie take place where it does, or have that plot be that.
Well, because why not? I mean, it's clearly a filler movie,
Yeah.
and you have to do something. I think this is a good idea, and it's not a go destroy the Death Star movie. It's a heist movie. What they've said, it's a heist movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say I like this idea a lot better than a Han Solo reboot.
Prequel, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
I think one of the actresses,
Despite this character being Han Solo.
No.
Yeah.
No.
In every way.
no, because
I mean, not actually Han Solo, but
she said
all the characteristics.
someone said there's it's not like black and white, good and evil. The main character is like in the gray area.
Mm-hmm.
We see her in the trailer in the Rebel base on Yavin 4 in handcuffs.
Right.
So we don't know, like, I don't know. I think there could be some good dynamics there. This one could be a really good movie for the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah.
See what
Well, it
happens.
seems like it's almost like if you played down the dramatics of a Star Wars movie a little bit and like focused on just people and didn't make it so big. Then,
Yeah.
Like, hopefully there's no talk of like what Jedis are about and all these big ideas and things, but it's just contained into just the characters.
And this is where being a Jedi becomes not about midi-chlorians. They have to establish that still.
Well, I think they should.
Because it was in the prequel trilogy, and then it wasn't in the original.
I feel like in this one they should definitely say midichlorians at least.
Well, I mean, this
10
one has,
times.
like, I wouldn't be surprised if Jedis weren't even mentioned in this movie.
Right, that's what I mean. Like I like have it be understood that it's in the Star Wars universe, but we don't need to talk about what the elements of a Star Wars universe. Just
Right. Just,
you know, it's not like we're walking around all the time like gravity, guys, right?
right.
It's this
yeah.
thing. It's a weird thing. Like, that's not how that's not how anything works.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk about those things all the time.
You have to know about the ways of gravity.
Josh, what do you say we get into the next topic?
That's what I was
And I
just
wanna-
going to suggest.
Can we give another 20 minutes to Star Wars?
Do you?
No.
Because I'm in.
Okay.
Whole podcast about Star Wars Rogue One trailer.
I could do
Guys, real quick, Gears of War 4 finally has a release date, and we got a little bit of premise information. It's
Interesting.
coming out October 11th, 2016, and it's going to follow J.D. Phoenix, Marcus Phoenix's son, 25 years after the events of the original trilogy.
Wow. Wait, what
Okay.
you said? God of War?
Gears of War.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
Because I was like, I thought we cut that news. Yeah,
Yeah.
The Gears of War guys are visiting Norse mythology.
that makes sense. Okay, well, I didn't play 3. Did you guys, either of you play
I did
Yeah.
play 3.
It was good, right?
was good.
People liked it.
Yeah, like one of the best.
Did I sound like him?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like Gears of War is like one of my favorite trilogies of all time.
Yeah. So like, there's no reason to believe that this would be, bad, right?
I mean, it's a tack on type thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like the trilogy's done, and then a couple years later, you're like, let's just make 4.
Yeah,
Right,
and
but
just make it someone's kid.
Okay,
or
so maybe in
something.
terms of story.
Yeah. Well, they did the
They may
same
be
thing with
lacking,
Gears of War
but-
Judgment, where they followed what's his name, Baird or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never played that.
But was that one bad?
It was like a spin-off. It was, same mechanics, nothing changed really.
Right,
nothing-
okay, it's just a different story.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason to believe that this won't be entertaining, or
I don't
the
think-
gameplay is
yeah.
still good.
Still
I
a good
think.
game, but it'll probably lack in the story department.
It's
Good.
possible, yes. And, I mean, Gears of War was just one of those games when it came out. It changed third-person shooters.
Absolutely.
There's no third-person shooter without a cover system, which they invented.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's just like it's such a fluid game, and still to this day is like probably even one of the more fluid games than even games that come out now.
Yeah.
So
it also got a lot of people into steroids.
those are some big dudes.
I was just
Yeah.
kidding. That.
Some,
But anyway,
some big guys.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
huge.
Chainsaw
There's
guns.
literally a level
Chainsaw guns,
in the third Gears of War where you're playing football while killing enemies.
That makes sense. that makes absolute sense.
You're
to
like
me.
on a football field and they're like running at you from the other side and you're like killing them, and then when you get to the end you like
Yeah, you-
throw, like
Yeah.
you just did a
I get it.
touchdown.
In fact, it would not surprise me if someone was playing football one day, one of the creators, and was like, you know what? I got a game.
I got a game. Chainsaw machine guns. All right, moving on. That was just a quick one. Tommy, why don't you tell us about our new favorite network from Disney conglomerates, Freeform.
Yeah, so Freeform is releasing Freeform, previously known as ABC Family.
Right.
And Freeform, current network of a PLL, is that? Or,
Pretty Little Liars is a big ticket item
Yeah.
right now.
It's basically Freeform, which featuring Pretty Little Liars and Harry Potter Weekends.
is that was my next question.
They had their first one a
For
few
the
weeks
love
did,
of
ago.
God, oh, thank God. I thought, like, are we going to lose Harry Potter
Yeah.
because it's Freeform now?
Yeah.
Thank God.
So
I will never tune in. But
Freeform's in a conundrum. Pretty Little Liars, only one season left. How are they switched at birth? Not getting any ratings.
Right.
None at all.
They're not even
They
rating
just
it
forgot to
anymore.
watch it. Just like
They're like, we didn't even keep track.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to keep advertisers when that's happening. So what are they gonna do? And they have to
The
continue.
Fosters isn't doing well.
No, I don't think that's even on there anymore.
Really? I don't
Well, it
know.
might be. I don't know.
I think it is, but I don't know.
And they got to keep it edgy because they're now freeform.
Of course, yeah.
So-
But that doesn't stop them from showing like Toy Story and shit.
Well, everybody loves Toy Story.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway, new
I really
show.
question the rebrand.
Can you just can we let Tommy talk
Go
maybe
ahead.
for like a second?
So they're releasing a new show coming up, Cloak and Dagger, which is a Marvel comic book series featuring. Basically they said
Cloak
that
and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger are superheroes. Cloak is a black male and Dagger is a white female, and they're in a relationship. And they say the show is going to focus on their relationship mostly, which stays on brand for Freeform.
Their CW model.
Yeah, it's going to be
Right.
kind of melodramatic, but I mean,
Now, see, let me tell you why I like this. I like what Marvel's doing with their separation of superheroes and content based on the platform, based on specific platforms.
right.
Netflix, obviously, to tell the story of Daredevil and Jessica Jones, it has to be on something where you can swear and do all this.
And
this
And do
and
sex.
Do sexing.
sick. Yes.
That's just one.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of Shield, basically a cop drama.
Yeah,
ABC,
like
yeah.
on ABC,
Looks
makes
really
sense.
boring.
Freeform. I guess this is supposed to be controversial because it's an interracial couple. So
Well,
I think that's what they're going
It's
for.
a teen,
Yeah.
it's a teen drama.
I don't know if it's a teen drama.
it is gonna.
It is.
It's
That's what they're going for.
But like I don't know if it's Switched at Birth or is it Foster's the one where it's all like one's like the lesbian couple and they're
They adopt,
interracial
like, 10.
and like all this
Yeah.
like the most diverse whatever it could be.
yeah,
That's
but it's still
sort
a
of
teen
their
drama.
right.
Yeah.
Right. But like that's sort of their thing. So they're putting it on this channel because that's where you go for controversial things. I don't know why interracial couples are controversial, but I get why
I don't
it's
know
on
that
this
that is
network.
what they're going for. I think they're going for the CW. This is all about their relationship and oh my god and all the gossip and all that stuff. It's the Gossip Girl. It's the Pretty Little Liar. It's that kind of drama. I think that's what Freeform is trying to be.
But it's
I don't know. I think
It's
Freedom's
not trying to be
a little
controversial, but
more edgy than that.
it's trying to be edgy, like not stereotypical.
I think
guess.
it's
yeah.
trying to be edgy in comparison to ABC Family, maybe,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
not edgy in comparison to the CW, where we have The Flash and Arrow.
What's so edgy about those?
I would
shows?
see.
Nothing.
That's the
okay.
thing. I would say that CW is more teen oriented. I don't know that. I mean, with Pretty Little Liars, it is obviously that's geared towards teenagers.
I think Freeform is definitely like
But-
the new MTV crowd from
Yeah.
back in the day.
It's
that
like
could be.
teens and younger.
That
Yeah.
could be.
almost.
Then maybe this is just their form of
Yeah.
Flash or
exactly.
Well, and that's what it's being compared to, and that's fine. And
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Clo-
That's pick your
Cloak and Dagger, like I don't know if anyone's ever heard of them before, so I don't
That's
know.
what I find
if-
interesting.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to get the ratings.
I think the reason why they're going for that is so that they can separate it from a superhero thing specifically and focus on making it that teen drama.
right.
Yeah, that could be. I can definitely see that. I mean, this is if you're a Cloak and Dagger fan already, I can see you tuning in because you want to see these characters brought to life,
And possibly not like
and you'll probably
Yeah.
if it's not geared towards you, you're probably not going to stick with it.
Yeah.
But I can also see the audience that watches Pretty Little Liars
Like
getting into this
Getting into it,
if
yeah.
the drama is enough and it's
That's
has those elements geared towards them.
That's just the brilliance of Disney. I mean, they can literally hit every single market.
Yeah.
And now that they're going to have a Marvel show on all of their TV networks except ESPN. When
Hey,
is that one
It's only a
coming?
matter of time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's never mind. That's DC.
They should just start a new LA football team called the Avengers.
Genius.
Interesting.
You guys can
Interesting.
Disney can contact me at
Oh, do they have to contact you for the Avengers name?
yes.
They don't own
Good
that.
idea.
That would be interesting. And then did a bunch of stuff. Oh, see, what if like
It'll be the Anaheim Avengers.
What
which
if
would
it
make
was-
0 sense? It'd have to be like the New York Avengers,
Yeah.
I guess.
see what if they made a scripted show on ESPN following a fake football team called the LA
Avengers.
or like the Avengers, and they were sort of superheroes, I
And
guess.
ESPN.
Also, like strong.
No.
I don't know, but it was like really closely linked to football. There was a lot of football stuff involved.
It's like Friday
Like
Night
ballers.
Lights
Oh.
meets like
That's a little too
Sky high.
They'd have to gear it towards an older male audience, I think. But yeah,
Well-
I mean, I don't know. That could be interesting if you made it right.
Yeah, it could be. Another thing, like why this works for Disney is they're gonna get their hardcore Marvel fans tuning into Freeform.
Yeah, that's
big.
Yeah,
That's big.
Those are not clashing markets, clashing fan bases.
kind of.
They are clashing fan bases.
Yeah.
It's genius.
Yeah.
I'll tune in.
Yeah, I guess we can just move on to the next.
I'll watch
news
the
topic.
first 10 mins of Ep 1.
and then get hate it.
And then-
yeah. I'll watch till the first commercial, see how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair.
Cool. All right. Tommy, hit me with one more.
Okay, speaking of franchises of movies, which we were,
Well,
you guys
new TV show.
have you guys
Not
heard
really
of
franchise
you guys heard of a movie called Fast 8, which is the official title, by the way?
Is that the...
Yep.
yet.
Wait, what was the
Report
last
on
one
that.
called?
Furious.
Furious
7.
7. It was Fast 5, then Fast and Furious 6, then Furious
Hold
7,
on.
now Fast 8.
There was it was Fast 5 and then now Fast 8.
Yep.
They couldn't come up with...
Fast and Furious 8 would have made more sense. And then Fast 9, Furious
Isn't there already a
10.
Fast and Furious? I
Fast
think
and
there's a
Furious
race.
is the fourth one, and then there's Fast and Furious 6, and The Fast and The Furious is one.
Yeah. I think they
Too
should have
Fast,
gone...
Too Furious, of course, is 2. And then 3 is a prequel.
Oh, Tokyo
Called
Drift.
Tokyo
Fast and
Drift.
Furious Tokyo Drift.
This one should have been called The 8.
Anyway,
the 8.
The 8, yeah.
Take both of those and take out the Fast and the Furious.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the news isn't about
The and the 8.
Yeah.
guys. The news isn't about the title of the movie.
Oh. Well, still, why? Like, they've been doing it different every time. Why would they? Whatever. Yeah, let's get to the news.
They're running out of combinations of Fast and Furious.
How about The Fast 8? And then it's about like 8 fast.
They're down to 8 of them
Guys,
now.
so-
That was the last one. So they
Way too
can't take.
soon.
I'm sorry, who did they lose?
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Who did they lose?
I don't know, but
Nobody died in the end of that movie.
Oh, is it because Vin Diesel goes the other way, so Vin Diesel's not going to be in it when they drive away from each
Yeah.
other.
I think
Nobody died, so I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
But we gained Paul Walker's wife and child, so they're going to be a family in the next one.
I think it's
And
just the baby.
CGI Paul Walker.
I think it's just gonna be
And CGI Paul Walker and his brother. I heard did some
brother,
shots
yeah.
too. This is
Are you
growing.
guys being serious?
Okay, so so here's the news.
Anyway,
Ready?
okay.
We got cast a villain for Fast 8, and it's a curveball. Charlize Theron.
Charlize, good old Charlize, hot off of
Mad Max.
Mad Mac.
Mm, that's it.
I think that's it.
So
This is cool.
Oh no, Huntsman. Is she in that movie?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, that's not great, but
God.
whatever.
This is great news.
Whoa.
I didn't say news.
Who are you?
Yeah, I will say she's scarier than Ronda Rousey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. See,
Head and shoulders and the rest of her body better actress.
well, that's exactly why. You don't. It's like, yes, if you're a huge person, you can be scary, but if you can't act, that's what. Like, I'm more terrified of her.
I
And
can't.
she's played villains before.
Yeah, I
Is
can't.
Charlize
think of a
Theron
lot.
going to be the main villain?
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey was the main villain.
Well, yeah. I was just.
I want to see, and I hope this doesn't sound wrong, but I want to see Charlize Theron throw down against Vin Diesel and The Rock.
Yeah, why not?
Now, I'll tell you why not. Because she may be a great actress, but
I think
I
she
don't
could
know
sell
how
that,
great of
though.
a fighter she is.
This shit's acting.
She could have like some
How
sort
great of a fighter do you think Vin Diesel is?
Guys,
So
I figured it out. They're in a race. They're driving in their car. Vin Diesel and The Rock crash, flip out of their cars, and then they go to fist fight her, and her car transforms into a mech suit. That's how she fist fights with them.
Okay, well, see, here's what I don't want to see. We had The Rock as a villain at one point, and he's The Rock.
I wouldn't say he was a villain.
He was the villain
Well, he was
the first
the-
one he was
He's
in,
He was the cop of Fast 5.
who was trying to stop them.
Right,
And then
because
he
they were
joins.
planning a bank heist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got these badasses, right? And then in the last one we had Jason Statham, the obvious next choice. We're gonna go through all the Expendables, and they're gonna all be expendable villains in this franchise, or at least that's what they could
So
do.
Stallone's going to be in this.
Oh, we can only hope. But anyway, and they're like big guys, and there's always the big punch out, throw down at the end.
Yeah.
What I don't want is Charlize Theron to be like the CEO head of this organization that she's sending out troops to go kill all these guys the whole time, and she's up in her tower the whole time.
Right.
Right.
I want her to be akin to she can throw down with them,
Well, see, I would like to see that too. I would like to see her face to face with them,
and we saw her do it
But-
in Mad Max.
but I don't necessarily need to see her fighting them.
Sure,
Because that's just, I mean, this franchise has somehow taken these ridiculous stunts, car stunts, and made them believable. When you're in there and
They're
you're watching
real.
a car,
They're real things.
sure, man, believe whatever you want.
I'm pretty sure the parachuting cars scene was real.
Yeah, no.
They went through over 100 cars filming
Yeah.
7.
you guys heard
Well,
that they
I
were
mean-
actually considering Fast and the Furious in space.
No, they weren't.
No, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, no, they were.
I see why they didn't go with it. Thank
Yeah.
God. But
Well, not for this one, but in the pipeline.
Sure.
There's 10 in the works.
One more
Well,
trilogy.
2 more in the works. Yeah, just one more.
I'm surprised.
Trilogy.
Anyway, yeah. So they've somehow made these things believable, and
I mean,
But
they
what-
fooled Tommy.
But what? Yeah, I got him. But what
It's
would?
real.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I know. I saw it. I saw it happen on that big
No, the
screen.
parachuting cars are real.
No, yeah, dude, I saw it. I saw it happen.
All
No.
right, let's wrap it up here.
But this tiny woman fighting two giant men,
Not believable.
it's not.
Maybe
it's
not at the
just-
same time.
She's gonna have some sort of enhancement.
No, I don't- like why can't she like obviously she's not gonna be able to fight these two people. It just doesn't make sense. But why can't she use
So, like you said, they
The
have a
old-
really good.
the old brain, the old heart?
They have a really good
The
way of
gun.
making these things believable.
Yeah, by using other methods.
I think they could do it.
I mean,
'Cause I don't-
okay,
what I-
mech suit.
what I
Maybe
don't
not.
want-
Maybe not a mech suit in the like from a car,
Like from
Jason Aaron
Aliens.
said that.
I don't want her to have like some henchman who's this big dude who's fighting Vin Diesel while she's fighting whatever her name is.
Oh,
No, I see what you're
like
saying.
Batista in Spectre,
Right.
because that was terrible.
I liked him, Inspector. He only
But you know
said
what I
one word.
mean? Like, I want her to be the badass.
No, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I want her to go up against Vin
But I
Diesel.
think what they if they continue with the greatness of this franchise, they will make her a badass
And-
without being unrealistic about her capabilities.
Yeah, and don't misunderstand us. This is an amazing franchise.
Oh, it is. That's what I'm saying.
One of Hollywood's best creations.
Because it's taken the model of ridiculous, huge movies about freaking cars. Well, it started out as about cars, and they've made it into like something extremely entertaining and somehow realistic. And for some reason, they can make you cry at the end of their goddamn movie, of the 7th movie in
Yeah.
the franchise.
Yeah.
Was the
You
Harry
don't even
Potter?
have to remember that she lost her memory.
No.
Because I didn't.
Yeah, who cares?
Doesn't even matter.
They're
They can
family.
say anything. Yeah, they're family.
Guys,
Breaking news?
NPR. Yes, real cars fell from real planes for that Furious 7 stunt.
Yeah.
Alright.
I rest my case.
No, I mean I knew that happened too, but they just literally just pushed the cars out of the planes. They weren't like
Dude, it's real.
they weren't actually interacting with them while they were going down. That
Well,
was
they-
added in later.
Yeah, they weren't sitting in the cars, obviously.
Yeah, so it didn't happen
All
the
right.
way that happened in the movie.
Guys-
Anybody can push a car out of a plane.
Charlize Theron's going
No.
to be...
Well, I mean, you have to have
You
a
go
plane.
do it.
Okay, well, fine, I will.
Alright, Charlize Theron's going to be the villain in
can't
the next Fast and
I'm
Furious
happy
movie.
about it.
We're very excited.
Fast 8.
Fast 8.
April 2017.
Can't wait.
What?
Yeah. That's coming up. That's only 1
It's
year.
another
Oh
year
yeah,
from now.
I guess it's only a year from
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Alright, we got one more news topic to get into before we end this half of the podcast.
Actually, real quick, do you guys smell popcorn right now?
I do.
Yeah.
It smells
Cool.
delicious.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad we stopped for that.
They heard the Furious 7.
And they're like, "Ooh, popcorn!"
Popcorn.
And then we're like, "Oh, April 2017."
Yeah,
Threw
and
it
then
all
they're
away.
like,
in the
I
freezer.
thought it was April 2016 today. Anyway, Kickstarter news. Rock Band 4 game, may have heard of it. Came out last year for the consoles.
Didn't know that it came out. Honestly, to be honest with you,
Came out?
Came out last year.
those people were playing it.
Yeah.
Was that 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why there's so many instruments.
No, because all those instruments were in 3.
Yeah,
I remember
but
the keyboard
piano
came
was
in
in
3.
The
Yeah.
keyboard? Oh,
I brought it over here once.
Yeah, we've played it.
I have not played that game in probably 5 years. So,
But anyway,
Yeah, I brought it over here in high
That
school.
game
Sorry, I
came out
don't
last
remember
year. That
that
was the
one
one we saw them
day.
playing because
Yeah.
they had everything. But
Okay,
anyway, they threw it up on Kickstarter for
well,
the PC version.
version.
They needed $1.5 million. Failed miserably.
Yeah. Is anybody surprised by this?
I'm not at all.
Did they get even $1?
They
Maybe that
they
guy's a
got
joke?
half the 1.5 million.
$150,000. So
Well, okay, well, first of all, this has never been a PC game. PC gamer. This is
it
not a
makes
game
sense.
for
It's
PC
not a game for
gamers.
PC.
It's a party game. You would never
Yeah.
play this game by yourself.
Yeah.
Why-
What kind of
Who's
loser would play that game by themselves and try to practice to
Okay.
get good?
Couldn't
Okay,
have
well-
said it better, Tommy. I don't know.
Okay, you can definitely play this game by
Not
yourself.
someone I want to associate
But-
myself with.
Oh,
But who's trying to play like interactive PC games? Are there other games where you're like
Besides VR.
up and doing
Yeah.
stuff for the on
like
the
car
PC?
simulators where you actually have like the pedals and a steering wheel.
Yeah, but that's different.
they have-
this
still have
is,
those, or what's
this
it?
game is
They're
mainly
like super
for
real.
this game is mainly for when you're getting
It's a
together
party, yeah.
for Thanksgiving or like your family Christmas party or something, and your whole family wants to drink and play music on fake instruments and sing songs.
Yeah.
And No one's going to do that around a PC.
No. What is it? How is that even possible?
Yeah.
Like, let me put my computer right here, my laptop.
Oh, you could go.
Here we go, guys. Everybody crowd around.
No, if you have like a quad screen setup, everyone gets their own screen for their treadmill. No.
It's definitely possible.
If you have a quad screen setup. How many people you know got quad screen setups, huh?
But let me tell you this. The PC gamers have isolated themselves from the rest of the gaming world.
Right.
Because they're a bunch of assholes.
Okay,
who only like to game by themselves, and if they do want to game with other people, they're not in the room with them.
Well, hold on. I don't want to say that. Like, you have to think about the medium. The PC is a personal computer. It's in the goddamn name.
Yeah.
It's not exactly built for two.
Yeah.
It's built for one person. So why would that audience be?
Except Territory Wars.
Why would they want this?
You guys remember?
Nope. So bad idea from the start, clearly here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that it failed.
Doesn't help that Guitar Hero has taken over the world again for some reason.
Have they?
Yeah, with the VR, like the new one.
Guitar Hero Live, where you're actually like
looking,
on stage. Yeah.
You're looking out into the crowd. But
Yeah, the VR game.
yeah, that VR game is already out.
Yeah. Well, the Oculus is out.
Look, guys, I think the time of I don't know, music related
Rhythm games.
yeah,
Yeah.
band games. I think it's
over.
I think it's past.
Yeah, the gimmick has ended.
It's like we all have our old ones in the closet. If we ever decide to bring them out, we'll do it. But just like
they're mostly in there
everything,
because GameStop doesn't accept any of them anymore.
Can't sell them back. So it's like, well, I don't want to throw it away. I spent a lot of money on this. So, but yeah, it's done. Mm-hmm. I think after these, they should make no more.
Well, it doesn't make sense that they even made another one because they were always continually putting out songs.
Yeah.
But
nothing has substantially improved with the equipment.
Yeah. In fact, you can use your old ones in the new game.
Yeah. So,
why not?
Why?
Well, guys.
What?
Were you saying something?
I was saying end news story.
Oh, I thought you were saying and.
Oh.
I was going to say, well, guys, let us know what you think.
One more thing, actually, just a real quick.
Joey, you have something to say?
Well, it was related to Kickstarter news, and you brought it up, so...
Oh, it's not video game or movie or anything news. It's a separate thing.
All right. Well, guys...
What just happened?
Thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think about a Rock Band 4 for PC. It's not happening.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what the hell you think.
Let us know what you thought of
you're never going to get it
of
unless
the
you
Rogue
make it
One
yourself.
trailer. Please subscribe and stay tuned on Monday for the Mike Bithell interview. It's really fun.
Are we ending right now?
Hey guys, let's get in a heated discussion in the comments about Rogue One.
Let's get in.
You can tell me all about your theories, and then we can just go ahead and talk about Episode 7 again. Why not?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but before you do that, quickly, what you doing?
Oh God, what am I doing?
What have you done?
I'm working hard on a project of mine. I've been doing mostly that. I'm sure we'll release it on this channel at some point. But yeah, that's... Oh, I started watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is really funny. So
All right,
that's cool. But that's about it. Go ahead.
Tommy.
I saw Allegiant, and I saw Midnight Special.
Ooh, I want to see that.
Which one's Midnight Special?
It's
That's the what's his name?
A boy gets abducted, and I don't want to say more than that.
Who's
with
that?
Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon, Kristen Dunst,
I want to see that.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
Where'd you see it?
Alamo Drafthouse.
All right. Oh, how was it? Do you like it?
Oh yeah.
It was okay, but they forgot about my food.
No.
Yeah.
Did you not have to pay for it though?
No, I didn't. It was on the bill, but
You should pay for it.
and I had to call them over like
They bring you a drink though.
a water. Yeah.
Oh, you just got a water.
They bring the bills out near the end, so
Yeah.
I had to like call the waitress over towards the end of the movie and like tell her about the problem, and it was like bad timing. Anyway,
You should have just
Did she put up a
card.
Did she put up a big stink about it?
no, but I mean I had to talk to someone.
That's
during the
unfortunate
climax
that
of the
was your
movie.
first.
Oh.
That's unfortunate that was your first
Experience,
experience
yeah.
at the Alamo Drafthouse.
No, it was really cool. It's like an amazing theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were they strict about like phones and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
That's
really
good.
strict.
Good.
and you're not allowed to come in late, which is my favorite
Yeah, that's
part.
yeah. All right, yeah. I'm gonna double check that.
I think. I platinumed Uncharted 2.
Nice.
Started Uncharted 3.
Welcome to the 2010.
I know. I'm almost caught up.
Look up to 2010.
I hope they keep delaying Uncharted 4.
Yeah, right. That's for the third time now. Oh man, I got my pre-order though. I got a cool card.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh? What'd you do?
Well, guys, I have to be honest. I haven't done a whole lot of consuming lately, but I have been doing a lot of creating. Created a lot of things for my other channel, Yum Feed.
This isn't a plug section, Josh. I don't know what you think you're doing.
Joey was plug-in.
What the hell did I plug?
Oh, we're gonna be putting up my project.
Okay, I didn't say a
soon.
goddamn thing about it though.
Yeah. And I've been doing a lot of writing for my film, and which is almost done.
Ooh, can I tell you guys a funny story?
No. And so I guess I've been playing a lot of Pokemon and Melee.
Thanks.
Why? Why are you
You
playing
know what?
Melee?
That's fine.
For secret reasons.
All right, guys. Check us out on Twitter, Fangeared,
At Fangeared.
YouTube, Fangeared, everywhere, Fangeared.
Instagram, Facebook.
I'll tell you guys about my funny story next time.
And we'll see you next week.
It's really funny.